that we look at as far as the Dusan Bears, a team that during the year they scored, but the thing they've got to figure out is a way to put some runs on the board, because that hasn't happened of late. Jose Miguel Fernandez is a guy that normally they're counting on to deliver big hits.
Well, he had 199 of them during the regular season. That's just too shy of the all-time KBO single-season record. So yes, you would expect that Fernandez, if Dusan's going to score runs, he's usually right in the middle of it. And they need him to be in this offense. Fernandez, not as big of a power guy as Rojas is, but nobody was more of a power guy than Rojas was in this league this year. But he is a contact guy. He is a get-on-base guy. And Fernandez, so far in this season, or in this series, has not done a ton of that. Just 2 of 14. He struck out just once. And aggressive early in the at-bat. 7 of 14 at-bats. He swung at the first pitch. That's one thing to watch today.
All right, now on the other side, you're talking about a KT Wiz team. They've got some thump, and at least so far this series, until the 8th inning yesterday, they hadn't really found a way to be able to score. But here we go, 8th inning, they score 5 times, and all of a sudden the floodgates are open, and now with the win, they get a chance to force a Game 5.
Yeah, they're still alive. I mean, it didn't look like it was exactly an ideal situation for KT yesterday. Facing Alcantara, who won the KBO version of the Cy Young yesterday, scoreless to the 8th, and then they scratch a few across in the 8th and stay alive, get to this point yesterday in that 8th, 4 for 7. That was enough to score 5 runs. That's more than they've scored in the entire series besides that. And for the Wiz, Rojas is the guy that we talk about, and rightfully so. He had 46 home runs, virtually won the Triple Crown in the KBO this year. I think the thing to watch is what happens beyond Rojas within this lineup, because they're facing a left-hander today that they should have plenty of contact against, because that's kind of his MO.
Certainly more than kind of his MO. Kwon Yu, a guy that allows the ball in play close to 55% of the time. As you take a peek at the lineup put together, the KT Wiz and Young Ho Cho at the top there. Of course, Mel Rojas Jr. is the guy. In that 4th spot, though, it's the veteran Han Jun-Yu, the 39-year-old, with the big hit in the 8th inning to break open a scoreless tie. Cam is under it, and the Dusan Bears, for the 6th straight year, are headed to the Korean Series. They win this one 2-0 and take this series 3-1. Brilliant effort by Chris Flexen, and it'll be the Bears and the Dinos for the championship. A record-tying 6th straight Korean Series berth. The Wiz, their first ever appearance in the postseason. Congratulations on a great season. But one of the storied franchises in this league moving on, the Dusan Bears and KP, they're going to be tough to deal with. It's going to be fun. It'll be offense against that great pitching for Dusan.
Yeah, we would expect to see Alcantara in Game 1 for Dusan, and today the difference, the swing by Ju-Hwan Cho, a 2-run home run in the 4th inning. That's all that Dusan needed. First 3 guys of the game reach for the KT Wiz, but they don't score any runs, and they're held after that. Buddy, when we started doing this 5 or 6 months ago, there wasn't any sports in the entire world. It's been an interesting ride, but I enjoyed it, and on to the Korean Series.
Indeed.